For a mamma, Mama Quaba, ha, a power 97.9 Casafide, so na fe TV XYZ, and nay at Nasin, some Bobro don't show na Bobo and Why, Baba Somo saying you may no Kasiebo live on TV XYZ, and a power FM free. Fikasium ha 37 Abebrese Street, Ewo and Crime. A twapete Ghana for an ababia had a roma multi TV digger box this winty. A man for her free to earn on TV no so water and Kana. Yani radio stations outdo yenu anu voter power yawo from Montemu ho and akabum. Na enwechi affiliates outdo be enie Global FM and so ho Sharp FM Motakrade and Stroma FM or Grand Quantabu FM o Jasika Utimantemu. High Radio 103.1 ewo Bechema hafo. Jinyame 107.7 our Sampa German North German South Amafort Yenka. Nananum 92.5 ewa for God so da ba mem kasapen amafo Yenka ho. Western Radio ewa lembele hafa sini nimpotem. KFM ewa kpaza ehoso amafoti en kan kligi FM ewa bole. VC Radio any TV enso ewa dunko fe nyasam ketwa. Wono so efa Kasiebo yatom local radio ewa asase trenzema amafoti en kan ena ye live enso Loud Silence TV etwegu ho nti wo hwe ewo ha eno ano no monkoso ana mon share ewo social media handles no so Power 979 FM ye churobom ukọ ho Adaroma na wa share na fe do adwenkyere no e de aba somien ye be kan ni nyina de amount TV XYZ Ghana also ewo social media Facebook ukọ ho obetumi so ate yen kasa so e na TV XYZ and XYZ Broadcasting so YouTube XYZ Broadcasting to share your so abuche 40 and come adventure be nyina akenka e de amount enwumre sama ye de baba somo enwumre ne edima akotre se be ko Ghana mra shebe fie nei Voter River Authority for Tree in Sio Mani Trifa Amount for so ever from Mantem near Poemantem. Abrabo Assam and Ram Fear Dukra to be sent so madam. Tesamra Shebe Fiatna say now on my SR and Seminum Eshemu. And Rashebe Jeffy on one as well for sure, Numani, I then see one some sorry people Rashebe Jeffy, the Abisan says Saglemi project in Wasmako Sister watches with a be. Sassam with the only 1 year is as Assam no ever court. And yana yabakon from National Theatre biaba kwan wo ho amafo koho yata kwaji ani kohwesi ni ade event a wodo bebere koso ho wonum kire mu se won mo yadwuma se panyipa woda ho wono na executive director Emi Frimpong wono mo empe no ehon sema wo ha de ba beso mo enkraba ene se ensamwo efama Cecilia da pa ne sika ye de ensato so ne se ye je ne ho nsensem na hwe yi ajaje foforo ebetu ya ba betena sasem no eso ye kolla ene ne mpotema eye concern youth association omo ewola na wono na de krata ba beto abonte se aban ni wono mo enche ne yie kra ewon potem ho na nsam no anu owrempa a chese nyasam ketwa kra ai ne ye gina ho a la na no te yese hospital aban yese wosie no akwakoye boachi bidin eti ahon nsam no yade ne nyina ba be esom wo ha Western North Region NDC teteni a wo ho eye yewura bigedu ekirem se Dr. Mamadou Baumia de chese ande ne mfiswa ode ne toto yewura maama ho Mamadou Baumia ne mfiswa kra wei ene nsama foforo bi na obete se yade baba somo enanwumre ewo Power 97.9 na TV XYZ so asara kase yemfa nkoma wono ma so yasene bebre na yade Kasiebo ebramo 3p garlic mixture wadwaso eduro no me se wo ya doctor mu akope bia wo wofo ekutu we udi aduane and digesting tem ne ade unya 3p a ebetuma aboa wono ewa ha na Ruta natural product so ha malaria dro wanwaso na fe typhoid fever dro wadwaso let's talk educational consult to ha Kel 360 toothpaste kona kope bi na fa twitwe se wanum beda ho nkola yusu mpanyifo yusu eye kama pa baby eton eye groceries and as a provision shop bia obenye bi unicorn car rentals kan ho bie and a face Spanish garlic mixture any capsules no wadwaso eboa ema onase atata ne ade betumi akofom ene eno achin so Spanish garlic Spanish ginkgo capsules no yenu anom panyifo ye maamenom pese skin toso na afi ure mfi asema adaroma na akwa akopebi wonom ekan ho bie na ede Kasiebo ede ba beso makenka for enanwumre eye me PSA okra boys prefect chief tankers honorable without constituency yatena si de mene menua ba amapoma
checheku
ebisafo atrase monkoso ana afi muntie ensem no ye komra hyebedwa fie ene soafo a wono ene hwe enyina mahode so ana hode ne so e wogana ha eye Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe wono ene ye mra hyebedwa ni so e ma omanfa wono ma womansia south na ene wo motwe no ridididi ebe pie mra hyebedwa fie ana ni nyina ne se Volta River Authority wono ma ya akosobo dami wo mo hwe so ya eye mabu so a wo mo kyerem se je yantwinsuo na mfa nkogu fra eye fra mantem fo so a dam no bebu ebu so a yenyina mo nkane ho asem beto ape na wo mo so ma wie etinsuo no gu so a twetwe na so iko ye kotwifa amanfo so Ipru East Sene East ene Sene West na ya wreho asojaman ena fe eye ukopiem wa from place potemo ene nipa bebere ho a na kire mo fra mantem na o ma gyayi ena papa ba mrahye fie no se hwe ade no sanka ya mbia mansuo na ntwe amfa nipa so a kadam ni bu a anka na ebesi wo man mu ha no anka enya papa ka betwe afa nipa so nka yenyina ma ahoden so ensem ebekọ fam ti wono de ni nyansa mu no na ese ye bie nsuo no na etwifa amanfo so esese nema bubububu amanfo fie emakom de amanfo na mema amanfo nya nsuo num o kire na se mu sei
2.25 billion meters square, which is only 0.15% of our Akosobo Dam. The cause of the dam break is attributed to the dam's operators who were not proactive enough to open the spill lanes when the consistent rainfall pattern threatened the swamp. Mr. Speaker, through the controlled spillage of Akosobo and pond dams, which has seen no deaths recorded and not personally affected, has seriously affected downstream communities in their livelihoods. Mr. Speaker, the way forward. Mr. Speaker, honorable members of Parliament, the Volta River Authority is also actively engaging in additional resilient emergency response efforts, collaborating with government areas. I would like to conclude, Mr. Speaker, by emphasizing that the VRA controlled spillage of excess water from Akosobo and pond dams between 15th September and 30th October was a necessary safety measure to prevent a highly possible dam break disaster. Spilling, Mr. Speaker, was the only option, and based on the available information and data, the spill levels were what was required to ensure the safety of the dam and prevent a greater impact not only on the communities downstream, but on the entire country. I extend my gratitude to each member of Parliament, civil society organizations.
Anyway, Matthew Opoku Prempe, wano energy minister wa Ghana, hana chese, wamutena si wamunyansa mruna si wamutena si ama nsuono ya mase bim, asane biye chia fanipa maswo. Na no pe ena na ya ade ananka hu hia se wombeye wamanye no de enenka enya papa ena obi bebi sase 90 no asemi sene esitie ya wo kan nya sei se no pe na ye opportunity anase no pe na ye option ba ko eda ho a manya enye yie efa se bia nsuo no nka mbie ni kakranka se edu level bia na mabie no so da bia no de na no a na omuni option bia na no mpo no wono mane Volta River Authority for edi nkomo ema wo mani timamufo mpotem okodi ano baabaye ne ade se o ade ne de nso ne yiri kra emfa dipa bebre fi se Volta River Authority for ye adwuma mo ko grounds ekosiesie grounds se o free tata mi ko ye bebie nso no ti mama mo ntena ha ne ade wo kan ne de yenti no.
The annual engagement is done with the District Disaster Management Committee, which includes as the chair the district chief executives, traditional rulers, assemblymen, opinion leaders, police, army, navy, fire service, Ghana Health Service, among others. Mr. Speaker, including members of Parliament. Through these engagements, the program produces inundation maps, how the areas that are potentially going to flood, communication channels and platforms, as well as identified safe havens. Mr. Speaker, this year in particular, in the month of May, the VRA and NADMO, with the support from the United States North Dakota National Guard, along with all the aforementioned stakeholders, carried out, Mr. Speaker, for the first time, a large-scale flood simulation exercise that will also. The simulation, which was reported by all the major media, was carried out in 3 districts identified as likely to be the most impacted in the event of a spillage: North Tong, Asiojamai, and Nada East. More specifically, Mr. Speaker, the full-scale simulation exercises were conducted in the towns of Mepe, with 57 volunteers successfully evacuated, Zezekope, 60 volunteers successfully evacuated, and Azizape, 40 volunteers successfully evacuated. For the 6 remaining districts, simulation exercises were also carried out, and their representatives were part of all the pre-training activities carried out between January and May ahead of the simulation.
Poku Prempe energy minister Nemra Shabaja feel kodru en sama okokan no no na che se aban eto ne boase pa hye nema ema wo mokọ mepene ni mpotem ni nipa nkodi enkomo ema wo boda wo ho so ye ka kire Nemra Shabaja fo nyina wo mo mpotem se o nsuo betumi aba mo mpotem ntimo nda mo ho so sei na enu achi krampo no aban aya de dodro na dumofo enuane entade se ye de konie nipa be se 39000 na dumo out. The
coordinated efforts of VRA, NADMO, and the various state agencies led to the successful evacuation of close to 39,000 persons with no single, Mr. Speaker, with no single injury or death reported. The coordinated efforts also led to the preservation of the Kasiebo Dam, the Sodakope Bridge, and the lives of many Ghanaians living south of the Kasiebo.
89 say ne ensema esi wo Ghana mra Shabaja fie we na ya asab Kasiebo esi ye firi se wo hwe ni pempempem a nsuo no yiri fa omo a wo no mo ene bebre na anya ba bi nda ukosene west ni sini east amanfo dan abubu a che se ba bi a wo mbedan hwe be den pa de amom no wo mo kirem se aban ya de pa nadmo xyz for jamana ye ho na na eteten ena na ye pa amanfo a che se wo mo fa na mamra na se ne na posi aka se nadmofo atumi asote amanfo out ama se obi asoma adwone ne de na edom kuma no ebi mu wo ho a wo no se asam no nto asomu
na wo mrashe bedwafie ne yira samuel kuje to abla kwa ko north to about 1 peso so a wo mrashe bedwani wo ho ne peso so nsuo ne yiri fa ho pa na wo kyerese na ponsi ma obegina mrashe bedwamu a wo ka ene ebo nkrofo ama ne ye simulation exercise ye keka ho nyina no kya entropa ene wa bedidi egu wo so na se de osi kansam ne yentie bi.
Mr. Speaker, this is a house of records. There are 2 things the Honorable Minister has said which this house must not allow to go unchallenged per our records. We are told that before VRA officials spilled, members of parliament were consulted, were part of the stakeholders consulted. I can speak for myself. I was never invited to any meeting. I was never consulted. I was never invited to any meeting. I challenge the minister to provide one name, one member of parliament who was consulted, who attended any meeting regarding this village in the affected areas. My colleagues are here. Not a single member of parliament. Not one. Look, we have had enough. We are down. We are traumatized. We have lost everything. The last thing we will countenance are blatant falsehoods. We will not accept it. Another falsehood is that VRA is sharing relief items and that members of parliament have received their share. When? Which member of parliament has received shares of relief items? And such a dangerous statement for our constituents to now come after us. To come after us. As I speak, as member of parliament for North Tong, the most affected constituency, no VRA official has given me relief items. Even a grain of rice. Not a grain of rice. Not a bottle of oil. No member of parliament. If you have sent something to a district assembly or you have done your direct distribution, say so. Don't come and say members of parliament have received their share of relief items. So constituents will start calling us. You've never disclosed, you've never told us that you are keeping relief items from VRA. Where is our share? Do you know the implication of statements like that? Mr. Speaker, I am also totally appalled that in this entire statement, there has been no mention of resettlement. How long are my people going to live in schools?
I was trying to hear us. I will look at the tabla when it is work as an no, and Russia Virginia, which you might share one price. So, Abaton Pesa, so you're a Davis Opoku, and so engineers in Pearson or Chesso could a tabla Washim, who didn't drop papa. It's as in the Facebook, no money at ya. Aye,
Ansana Davis Opoku Baba Casano. Asamana, you will cook your tabla where can they say? Abai VR ya wo mu bie nsuo yi trimodin fo yi ma nsuo twi form so emo aba
o ma yi 10 million e dey ato e che niema de microphone
o se emo aba sei atade sei wanfa ba ko bi amba ho nti ne na po ka no obema ne peso asofo aba ne so aba be kasa waje niema na ote so eti nya no kreda eti na ese na po akọ mrasha be fia akotwa ntro e dey atre speaker and then Crawford. We know the vice president. Okay, so one of my
Saturday Davis Opoku so chess okuja to black way trantro. It's say a post to be on Facebook a wo okuja to black one page ya. Ohu sa finance minister ejina achire wo affected areas ni bi okita relief items. Enti chess wo aba ho abeche niema. Na ono so say the osika nsem.
The national authorities issued a statement and they outlined what they have distributed so far. Over 1,000 bags of maize have been distributed along communities affected in the Volta Lake. Mr. Speaker, indeed, the finance minister and officials from the Volta River Authority visited his constituency and he received items. He was the person leading the charge. So to now make claim that VRA has not done anything.
Enti abusia Davis Opoku yo no yam price so Abaton Pesa so mra shebedwani ene etis wo no so edisa nsem itudwa
enya ne fault wo mo so gu omanum saa enya ne fault mra shebedwani gira parliament house of records say yam fa hwe amba wo so say wo di bibi bai enya yen na ebesresre ne ma ha de koy MPP fo abai we pa de nya merim no kreni well Ghana for na say ya see epe ena e wrese du nketi akan no abai ni di penya ya na yepe ena yenya na isabru mu na edom kuma wa Ghana mra shebe fie se dabi the way na po aba betena se aba keka nsem no wan kasa te se panyi kra na ntro na wadie ni de ese yete ba so ku e wo mra shebe fie na nsem no ye fifi mu na ekwohwe ne ma na ye se viare fo ache na fa he aban sika sen no de koye a wo de koye sa de ni ti wei ena deputy minority leader elembele mra shebe ni yewura Emmanuel Amakofi Boa ejina simpie so no kan sa asem no yeti se no se kan sa asem no.
I think when we listened to the minister, he started off by really stating the VRA's competence and talked about their maintenance record, a history of spillage and how they handled it. He even quoted Libya and Norway and the fact that they've had spillage. He talked about VRA's emergency preparedness plan, processes they put in place and the procedures and the preventive actions they put in place. We talk about simulation exercises they had done. Mr. Speaker, all of his presentation was mainly on these areas. The question was, what was the aftermath of all this preparation? Today we have listened to members of parliament that clearly were not consulted, and a lot of them have said it personally. It is very clear that the minister in defending VRA's preparedness failed to really lay bare the gaps that we must revisit to ensure that there will not be a recurrence. What was the level of consultation? I remember in one part of the presentation, the minister said at one community engagement there were 400 community members, chiefs. Mr. Speaker, in all of this preparation, what we want to see is that how was the outcome? How was all these preparatory exercises, all this, how was it implemented? If your country have an emergency preparedness plan, and in the aftermath of a disaster, we find ourselves where we have failed. And that's the point people are making. Mr. Speaker, it should not get to a point where we have even disagreement about this crisis. And people who are representing the constituencies and the districts, who are speaking so emotionally, Mr. Speaker, must be understood. Because, Mr. Speaker, when I listened, for example, to Honorable Ablakwa, and he talked about NADMO's own report of 12, this must be painful, your whole lifetime.
Abishafoti we yewra Emmanuel Amakofibua elembelemra sebedwani dom kuma no ba no dani abedi akire no no pam no twam no eno ane samachewo eti asam no we se yade ne makoi aban si o aban pese odi ni huni wo ma omote wo se hweamba ntese mra sebedwa fie eye mu hwehwemu ena so amemra sebedwani o na dom kese ne ba no dani yewra eye seche mensa bonsu emso no so jama vice president nkrofo bubo ni din se odusu tumi di bi emani yeye ono so ase nansen ase adwen no achima firi bia na e first no ase eba normal levels pa so si o eye ese tumi ye hwehwemu yenkotie no.
Mr. Speaker, the VRA began their controlled spillage at Akosombo and Pong on the 15th of September, we are told. And unfortunately, an estimated 26, 27, the dam, we are told that perhaps this is the largest magnitude of displacement. And we've heard that indeed some simulation was done that involved over 10,000 people in Sujaman, in Adai East, and North Tonu districts in the eastern Greater Accra and Volta regions. Was it enough? Indicated to them that if they waited beyond September 15th, something much more disastrous was going to happen. And if they had waited maybe 2-3 days later, we never could predict what could have happened to this country. So unfortunate the circumstances have turned out to be, VRA cannot be blamed.
Hey, am I emblem VRA? Na nyansa na na ewo ho se nsuo no se yese edu level 10 na dam no ebetumi abunti nsuo no to bebrebe na eduru 8 no na nkama bie kakra na otwemi no masa bie kakra nke no kra san nke mfa ni pasei na mema ye emblem VRA yeda se echemensa bonsu we na nso di vice president edie no ene poma we de enya nwanwa nwanwa ebusia yento aso mrashibedwem ho ane ne soafo ya wono so hwe nwuma eni adansi ho nsem so yewura Francis Asenso Boache wono so bra mrashibedwefie wo nsem ba akumienu bia na wo sempedefo bisa no na mrashibedwani ogine matamale no fa batom peso so yewura Al Hassan Saibu Suhini ene wo so obisa ne sese saglame project no ho asem akosisei honorable meyi na o se debi sasem we de meyi anu enye yie esanse e wo court ye beka o se saglame ho asem de nyade the
Minister for Works and Housing, whether the government at any time after 2016 amended, restated and or effected payment of any amount to Construction OAS Ghana Limited for the construction of the Sagleme housing project.
Mr. Speaker, there is an ongoing legal case in court on the Sagleme housing project. Due to this, Mr. Speaker, I kindly request a deferral in addressing the question at hand, as this may influence or prejudge the outcome of the proceedings. Mr. Speaker, I assure this House that when court reaches a verdict on the case, I will be very happy to come back and provide a response.
Etiera Asenso Boache eno no sese kwobasa sasem no eda empedifo ni mo court no wo mo ka wie no mo bua obesa ba mrahye bedwefe ne ebisa no bibi efa saglemi ho a wode ho anu yi aba na nso mprempre a ye kase pa ade saglemi ho asem enyade a obeyi ho anu
abusafo mayento ansam no so na afa yenkopie mu ewo la na yakwa ma no so Jeffrey Tete kasamafo de ma eku ewo la a friend concern youth association of la na wono mu kirem se MPP aban baye wadi omu hwamo pa se womu nim se womu tie pona no ntio se dien yo womu adwen ho womu ntia se na de ba ko atwa mu nsuru mu ne se la General Hospital a ewo la hospital wo honka Kufuado hospital dada bebre kura wo Ghana ha yenko bubu ntungu ye akufo adu nyansa mu ni nim de nyankopon nyansa ode ache na emu odu che obi a Ghana nti hospital no aye dada wo se yembu ntungu na yesi foforo na emu a wono makwadide nyamba ya se yenja foforo ma wono mo nsanko na no se che mensa bosu meka se odi paul yes obe sponsor la hospital no wanya anya biom adenti ayako IMF edi anadwoma na semnie wo mo so mo trase dwen ho a wono mo ntiase eti Jeffrey ewa homa no so a wo mo chem se ekuo ni de wo mani abrese krodom Jeffrey Sauti enka TBS Wazet ne Power FM so de yamajo emo akwa aba sesia ano abanya ka se hospital ne de lalai enyamba yabubu ba ko no so mo kwan so nye eti sesia ano mo ye den demonstration so de mo ye bia mo sanya nka hwe mo bibi foforo ho a mo sanya ye bi o mana
yo medical echia wontie fo nyina em se nyama bebre wo ho a ye la fonu ye betumi aye sene wo kan ye ya chocho ata audo akoma ban omusi omu fiye ya ye demonstration omusi omu fiye na chese omu fa obuo ba kokwa emma ahemfo eni omanfo a omu wola na riba ko aye mi de ta ni se the chairman of the academic caucus time honorable Neil Van der Poel and assembly of kind or see or one kasa e mobilize then before no ama o ma copycat or Ministry of Health Ministry of Finance adib assembly ko a yeti enra no ema the pa na mami hwe asem a o say trade mensa ko kan no na min chamo info a ewo mu o say trade mensa bonso pa check say enam IMF shishaya Ghana ni IMF for ye no nti enti na ama sponsors no atwe music ana assign no na asem we o say trade mensa bonso kan no enye no kwe enti na make us enye no friend as at 2020 January and a Minister of Health Kwajima Menu Parliament can say we kind of professor no kind or see we have secured a facility of 68 million euros for the reconstruction of an ultra-modern hospital facility for the people of La and its environs. Let's just say 2020 almost secure Canada or more than that. But then I'm gonna call IMF and you'll ask it. And see about the same as Sika Musa Canada. At that bank, and I woman same no. Ubaka Nansaya IMF Yoko Enunti and Kofonatri Sikane sign. That's a some say they mean Sabus. One dream ye and okay. Now, Mamin Chow, last year, the name for a coalition of La Associations, Yakotna, Minister Nenim, a year on a book of Kwajima Menu, and in any office, our reach. Or no catch and say consortium. She says our consortium will resist a sum 58 million euros. Eddie Jumanu consortium now break it down because Credit Suisse or Moody Secaduano Erbano or Marco bankrupt. And nothing or Monia Secano, and I think now or money another investor. She says, and Yabaya, Ombenya Seca, Edison Hospital. Now, young man up to the end of December, no more we in general almost started construction. Young Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, sir, and some way I will Ghana for Bebrina Enim. Yenim Hospital, no Yabubu no 2020. It is a Kaya infirmary and Senia Yabubu ye. Now hospital Sanka Yabesha Mamu TV no once a hospital no Ekane hospital na ne no. Say na ne sitie. Enya se bia bubu ana se eyehu a nipa ntumi nya adwuma. Now come Ministry of Health to cry and this La General Hospital will cry difference be the woman. Nenso abana ba bubu no se see Wamo HSN and Kamo Babisi, or Marqua Copper Funding, say aban na se pam no tram no ane mache wanyanye. Tis a siano. Kasa na yabe kasasa na say wa kwan bia yabe fa so ne aban aka. Ana say lafo na mo bebre na to men dis nintino, mo ba sesa madua.
Your options are a die blue so I did tell Moon say. Send your honorable in and Van der Poel or see or ma or what ya say. Budget aye ba be next days no ye pese ohun La General Hospital no ye di sika ye di be si La General Hospital no ahye sa budget no mu se budget ne ba na enimu a ye ne omu wasem na se wo mo ntumi anfa nshem na che say they are not building the hospital now la force munja asase no emma ye yankasa ye be see a hospital se no so omu si omunja asase no maya and omu hu 2024 election aben ye so be che omu bibi.
Okay. Yate my emphasis on a budget no yes I can carry a besan aba won chen na yere mo asa aba betwetwe nkobo we Jeffrey Tete wono ekasa de ma concern youth association of la ti lafo wono mabunu ku we na kasa ma mo na ate se ne kasa me pa mo fa la hospital ne sam to so biom na ha yellow no ha hwe ya no ma mo wa fie busuafo hospital no se na na etie na hospital we kwa na se ukomi krom Sampa government hospital kwa e dada kra chen we old site no na ukodun kwa ofin kra se dun kwa ofin government hospital wa se kropo government hospital old one no kra e dada kra po chen we eti aban no nyansan ben na sa time na ewo mu tirimu ntia o mo ka se wo mu kwa bubu asase no la fo kro ya bubu trade fair ya anya hwe wo ho se no yakoton amamanfo de akwakoye real estate se den yo la fo kro ya yakoko bubu o hospital amene se car bo we wola na otiranye yi se yebetam odi wa akwakoduru eye bi a rich hospital ahwe na wawu ti se la fo mu ni hospital mo so amakwan sa hyedanye nungu afo so mo ho se eye interchange amamo no so adwuma no wo ma se jai la fo masamo mo bo we em se mo de kompaye mu pa wa hwe hospital he enye hwe na mo aso buduebu yes, hospital na makwa somebody so say thank you da na kufu for la general hospital ebe den na aban mama yi musulia
say nyo mo na yes o mo ekodwira asase ne gu ina dia kosi wo
ahemfu bekom na ahemfu ni bi na na ye da ase hospital e wo na obebubu
mo de mo nya hu oba na mo seketa atom parada na mo tiesi abonte na fe na mo china select
asa akwa nom bibi
unya ne nipa kron kai wanum stone ne yellow wo twa oba unya nkope no wo ba no kra wunhia bi no wape no ene na keka amase bi ebe fa na emfa wo be fia be tompa wo ye wa fa so e de yellow ato so asa re 20 ne na se for dia ka
akwa bi na
asa wusi fia wusi mpa so a wo twen
akwa bi na o social media no se e do na charge no oba no so awamba
e wi ase
banana kufa na mamu onye fe yemfa journalism anase whatever you may want to call yemfa ntonche amamu no enye fe amamu ne enye fe because me na mi wunya nse bi ewo mo
ye wo ba bi kro ho asa ya sabia na yesia se dada wo ho a ye hye biase enti along the line ye sie no na se ba bi wo ho ebebu agu a na ya ye okwa ba bi ti se Pentecost hospital ye private hospital there but wo dan ni bi ho no ma ya sisi bi dada ni akọ create baby foforo ni movie o mo ko ni aba be si we yie saa na o mo aye na o mo sisi new buildings fe ho enti la general hospital na ye saa na make say bi asase no ne fa baby okay ye nhya ase na bi ye nye OPD wa ha ye wi ani akobu OPD na wa ha nagu ni ya hya ase ye hyehye ho okay ye nkobu ward we ngu na ya be create bi wa ha se de ebe wi ni yesi ni kama mo de picture be to fe de a kire mo ma ya ti asese ade no mo nya sika mo de be ye enti ye de na afi na mo catch IMF do the bada bay
no e bada bay
ye bu la general hospital na ye da bay ena brebe so na mbeka chesi ye nya fa na de kwa akoye
ena brebe so ka na mo san ba ye so amoba be ka se obi na be sponsor woni mi se budget mo se whatever statement bi anom ye bia o man kan da se obi na be sponsor
ai mo ankada enti ye de na wo be ka che ye se IMF do no amusili ye July o se da bay no ye the first trench ne ba ye no enu nti sika no amosim akwaje ne da for la general hospital no ni rase wo nya fe sika ne ma mu biem because of IMF deal ana saa time no mu di kan ka kire ne say wo ma ye sika ne mfa nkosi na ebrebi so na IMF deal ba na o ma twem ho si nche ya na se senate we di Ghana for sesi ya dwuma bi woni ma bi hu anadwuma na se mu di mo ton pa but ye to a enye yi enti mo ahwe ye be bɔ mo so ti mo nko pe asem we beto ya sum yie meka nche
mekana asem we de anadoma na asem we de odwen ho
debi
onti ase mo koso afa madwen chere mra ya live on Facebook TV XYZ so we will feed up the wadwen chere beba ho na de be fa na obetumi log into YouTube na we XYZ broadcast na so what do wadwen chere ba ye be kan ni nyina enso e de ama e wa ha ye to Kasiebo no so e de ama mo
ye to Kasiebo no so de ama mo dia na ene afutu akọ de ama wanyofo ye wo my Ghana mu se ensa no adwuma ya de bi ebo apa ne hia enso onipa bi abrabo mu ene wo nsa no adwuma utimi ye bibi mbakakra ba ho wodu ani kwoto adwuma bi so se ne yi abrofo adwuma abetena office ne ade bi na wanya bi na enso wankasa wo nsa no adwuma keka na ese wo na wo sene no na kakra ba bedi ubotom enti wo mu nhya ho ne kena do mo mwa entwe nkrofo adwene efasi so se de be ya dache mabu ntiti ye bom no ebe boa wo mo amo makọ manim kwanchefo pedi ya Ghana business wo da no Richard Agbo na wo de sanse bi tudwa wa bra wo boa se de be ya unemployment eso ebetie na sanse mi yakra ko fidako na odi achi
Chief Executive Officer Edima Ghana Business Richard Agbo na wode insame etu TV XYZ ene power Kasiebo enim wo brea mebun babru edusia won akoje insano adwuma mu entitewe na won apon won ho na orichirem se senia nankasa ahwese Ghana mebun dodo na wobanya sa insano adwuma mu entitewe se amanyofo a won ewo manmu wobo wo ho moden na wode wan ani kire se wobehwese Ghana mebun ebanya insano adwuma mu entitewe a enu mom beboa ma mebun a woni adwuma ewo manmu no eso betumi atewo ochirem se amanyofu nya ise de biara da no wobehye Ghana mebun bo se woba abamu anampo se wobema won abamu adwuma nso ebe wiase no na sa bohye no entumi embem Richard Agbo ningsem no bi eni
the motivation is like normally adwuma ni ho politician dey metina ka se maye enwin se bia obi to aba mame a oto aba no we no wini kwa na akotena ne fie dabi yemboa ma youth and ye ma adwuma do so a ana se ye mpani fo omudi omanimu no omoso omasom ebeju om
enochi Richard Yao Banyo a ono na oye aspiring assembly member Edima Malam West electoral area ewo wejagba we abato mpehia sonso ene yen ekasae
tunu dodo na edida we super bet soccer bet wona mu wie SHS na de ade nyina no o ma san be ye ade so eda wo mawofo so eno nti me hunu se ye betumi aye bibi afa ho de a na wo se ye encourage wo mo nti nia na me ye nyina no ye encouragement a me de encourage the youth no
women organizer Dima NDC amanyoku no ewo wejagba we abato mpehia sonso ene yen ekasae
2020 election ya wejagba we conference ha baby ayam winning nyina no adwuma we a medema nkrofo amoye baby ayam winning na winning
mebun ya wo beje ntitewe bi nso ene yen ekasa de na sepiesie ekoma won a wotua ho
ye na onya customers there ubenya sika even though say unni government work crowd personally your skill business personal business in anywhere you go you can do it no one sika
ye no abase o chewa adwuma no free a o say den o so utimi dana se na wo bompa ye se nya ko nkoso nshira na ye den na adwuma na o ye na enkoso
me pama de but me hia sanuama we intimity na omu ye wo super A1 timisi me kwa kosuan bi na man to me anko because me kuta baby ti afi na ye ona body bra ha na misimi de wo hye
Accra Kofi Dakon TV XYZ any power Kasiebo
Abisha 40 Accra Kofi Dakon amane bono no yenko enselfo from asamba kwa ba Ghana ha se ya na chasa asem na bo amanfo pusa se na aban so afo tumi nya sika chenchire sika do so pro sei edi kogu ni mpase anase ne draw mu ewo fie ma Mrs. Le Abranda pa ho asem na me ken ka obebo wada pa na Sisila Branda pa na ebeto odwa se ono ankasa ne housemaid fo eni eye enkwala wono ma tene nche awia ni sika chese sika no modu pa be $1 million e call de na ese sika ni bia ye o ma twetwemu a na bi dia kosifie bi dia toka ama bi dia to eye fiama won boys e bi dia kosifie ma o ma menom ne ade na maami da krokopi o mo so chi o mo a no se asa sika sa na mu wi ono so kra onim sika ya no tabiri asemi di kopose fo akache ena asemi likiye ya ye no konebra saa na asemi nam so ema special prosecutor etwe maami yiri ebetoto na no ekonifie ekoseti ni fie wa cantonment na fei baako ye wo ayi abelempe ene sika de wo munya bi na ese kwabra ne tena fom eba na ha mu pa de counting machine si ho grrr sa ye wie sika enya ye bebre ne wo de bank so bebre na kwan ye fa so edi sika ne to ne bank mu chesa wodwen wa wonte ase na sa sika bebrebe nyina wantumi ankyere ba bia wonyaye enam so ma special prosecutor de so eto na account so ena wa onim na akufo do aba mu de anwanwade nko na oboye asemi court o yete ye utumi fa so ntu ne sika so ama asemi akwakwa e bibia wo ho emenam so ma office of the special prosecutor san ba biom ena o chem se judge ni na wote asem no so no ese wo mo sesa no efri se se no si ye ne nema ne de se o pesisila da pa asem o se ne ho na ne mobo nti na o mpesa asem no be ye te se ne e kona ase enye fine sa enti be ya yensesa no na ba be to dwa se anhwe a Chief Justice Gertrude Tokono wono ena oye Chief Justice won na hwe atentere ne so Ghana ha no wono no anhwe na okwakọ yi judge foforo amana akwakọ tena asem no so na sene eye Justice Edward Chum eseti asem no so no eye Office of the Special Prosecutor Kasiebo ben atwroko ye se won pese papa no betena so efise sene osi ye ne niam no won pe no aba be to dwa se ene anhwe a wobekwa kosesa no na ye hwe na yesi ade hwe a account ne de wono mo pese wo msa ko freeze biom na account eda hwa efunu nyina tumi send skatum de enye nwanwa pa eti maami sisila dapa sesi ampo de court asem no ya sa tabri enkwala na sa de o ma kobiom ama yakwa kosesa charge sheet no eti sese e de ntasa foforo na abon kwala na wo mo court ne se hu se ye twe house girl back 18 years esa de na konti ye hwe send yes a court asem no be ko say ye be freeze maami na account ana say ye freeze na sika egu na account mo de dozo se onya no ka se o jimu half anhwe akura ntra Ghana ha biom o chese unya dwuma biom ma no nana no bedidi sa sika no ano ohye eti yese yensesa judge no ye hwe se ne besi akọ
Tia korona ye de ni beche asante bantam ni muna afija kwa abere no fa baton peso aso ndc amanyoko parliamentary candidate wo ho ye kase sebe ya pomde ho nsembe koso e wo de peso aso nti wo de eniema hodo akoche ye health centers ahodo ye wo de peso aso na mako num e na okopie mu e wo ho yera Emmanuel Jackson aguma chese apomde ya de na akoma so panti ne ya wo be eje se bia wo twen ni ato ne so aba ne yi nu ansa no waboa aba apomde ho nsem akonkan wo frase ne na waboa se be o manfo ye won peso ani so nyina ebenya hoden e de atenase na ayasa bia hodo a wo munya chefa e wo sa donation so e ye nkwanta kese health center kwama health center ahinkro health center tetrem e na afebu ama health center wo munyina enya fasodie ne bi e wo sa anamonto no emo na woni ensentwani na napia oto yenkra efra santebantemu kasa e wa abroad donation se kwama asaya sabie say na yewra Emmanuel Jackson aguma wode tudwa
donation meye ewo Afidapa break North District na many maduma kuo ya your friend Bruli Osabitim State Foundation buba and my partners are Canada a friend of Rotary Club of Congo Sunrise I dey see who say kwan bia so befa e ma pombe afana tuma pafra e my Ghana mu on titru ya Afidapa break has no even nam sa kon na so na aboa na ya chase every kwaman de be kwaman Edibiako Tetrim, Edibiako Nkwanta-Kese, Edibiako Ahinkro Health Center, and Edibi Abakwa, my Hasi. Krubia and Nema Demono, at least, possibly at least, by 30,000 Ghana cedis. And to him, Krunuma, that is 150,000 Ghana cedis, Anna Yade Ache. Say, accommodating by fun to my pay na Nipa more for Jacob, I say, and a Ghana Hagina will be having up on deeper. Say yina ye wo hai say yina pomden pa ye dwuma de bia no ha e betumi adi ye ni ayarasa bia ye betuma ye operation kura wa ase ye ni hospital a ye wo even a medical doctor ba kokora mpo wa ase untumi enye x-ray wa ase enti no ye wona mabibria ye say ye ni bia e wo senkasa break ye adui ye wo minister ye wo ye district ha ye wo MP ye wo DC ye no no ka sa ne mani nyina ye wo bia nanso ye no bi Nemo Maguma de Machasia, Mayasadi when you are my mouth. A mess wrong. So I'm working near me yet. I want him to say, you'll see at the Sia, Mayo, Machasia, me yet. Now, Minim said, Yanko Pongaka Wakuma, normally 2 minutes, no more than who say, Candini, and Candini.
Awusua entwe ANDC parliamentary candidate or Efija Kwabre North for Peswa so Yera Emmanuel Jackson Aguma ne che so kasa ne no achi ne physician assistant or My Health Center so kasa Dr. Daniel Opoku Boateng and wo che to da yetumi de yade kuma bi anka bi e wo sa ya sabia na etimi gina na so no mo hwese nipa no eba ho enso be hwesa ya kade a wo mo nintinchi se refer wo ya no e de kwa baby foforo yesa na ama wo mo to sini e wa pomde mo nti niema yi abai e be boa pa ama pomde ho nsem akoye wo sa ya sabia ho
to say ni nyina ya kan ye ni hospital akwema ye dwuma di a ye etimi koyi nipa ho adwuma ne ye and I was so to me for ho Newman honorable Diabre and the Dodona, the boy and Hobine. You bet me a show be and your boy and Hobine near about patients and so Hobine. And basically, consume to say they call rounds now, who you invest. Young Panadona and a mattresses near the no problem. And not to boy, am I your patients and also come at the assets and you do a buy a necessary. Am I patients and so to be comfortable? Our mattresses now for their brain. Inti above why a power you may be ama you may be to me to say the being I inti a asida near the women and bofon and and honorable Guma send them so what carry for My Health Center now about the year to see Yadanasi.
Dr. Daniel Opoku Boateng ya wo physician assistant wo My Health Center and it is what is ansemi etudwa.
Ya baki kama adwenche ni bi da mamo Kasiebo so ewo Power 97.9 FM na fe eye TV XYZ afi na wo join ya nsem no bebre na wo hwa ye de eba besomo na November ya yewura mu Fiera bia Black Friday me pacho Class House Electronics nkwana sa dwumadi ekoso it is abre watu susu asa opeso to TV ana ne ma bia ben ho opa bi ti se blenders irons washing machine gasoline day wire asa opeso to bi tabletop fridge so ko bia na ya tum enei Class House Electronics si fiera bia Black Friday ya tete so ya hwinhwan so ya him so kire se ya tete so se ya fofolefo brada bejibi electrical appliances na yaso ya no ba ko atomic runabout wode weni akire hachu no ye wolegon chemu wa pe uduru ha Friday bia uduru ha 40% discount ya teso eti ususu na wato ne enya nso ye no pe blender ne fridge ne TV ne ade no ko terms and conditions applies na obetima free 0598 902 908 ya waso eni bi ewo adabraka na ye wo bi nso ewo spinters into kwa Friday bia it's a red Black Friday enti okwa obetumi akwakonya bi Power Specialist Hospital esebe nka jo say yare bia ha obi abra enkanka ne obi ane dompemu obu obi a liver no say fatty liver na opese esansi ne dada mu obi a prostate ha wo na afi obi a kompo ana fibroid ha wo da ma oba Power Specialist Hospital bebo yewo ACP kwa benya kwan no so ye frɛ ba bi Power Bar Stop du ha yewo hobra Dr. Akosu Aduaya ebetuma abo paama onso ho ato yare no mfa nkofie da adaroma yeduru ye de kanwa autumo say yes eduru no ya nwamadwuma yen crime branch no takrade form kwa Anaji Estate ye be Anaji MA Primary School no na fe Kumase enso ye wo bosomtwe kwa no so Lake Road ena ye wo ye ne Jasbo filling station edi nhwe ni mo e wo fe yase fra 0244 544 422 0244 544 422 and 0200 383831 ofra mpanyifo bejo so Ruta products no dwa so malaria na ye wa mesra Ruta mixture the whole Ghana the whole eno na ye treat malaria ni here doctor say wo malaria Ruta tonic typhoid fever dura trans wa cha akopebi Ruta life eboa ema shape no ye fe boost immune system anwanwa ahihye we dey ma oda akoma bo periperi no ebetuma ye firi ho Fre 0244503443 Dr. Abi ebejo so 0244503443 bebe eton edrobi abowura ho wo benya bi Spanish ginkgo capsules no eno so we dwa so ye ma memorafo ana ye ma me mo mpanyim fie so ye papa no mo mpanyim fie so woni ni pakasa se CA na orefi Copper Spanish ginkgo capsules. Ebo ama wadwe na fancy yama mujedi afusane no. Na esa boa ama scan na efenti. Kone kope bibia ye ton edrobia ura pharmacy shop bia say Spanish ginkgo capsules no. Upebi Spanish garlic mixture capsules no so ewo dwa so betima no mienu nyina ebom. Eno so boa ema wa udidi ai chance na digestion transe kakra na say atai wo down to me na hwan krom ne ade. Eno so betima aboa. 0266114111 ofra empenyefo bejo so. Yanko na yanko fa adwenkyere ne kakra mra. Na adwenkyere ya aben. Wo hwese ne labadi asemisisi ya amafo bebre na adwa pa. Daniel Antwi aba o si MPP Akufo-Addo de debi. Was MPP de jandam pa no more no more MPP for Ghana again. Ono so ne dia wo de ba o Facebook no. Sanso na Josephine das yen so de ne dia ba wo se o chiayen na o hwe nsema ekoso pa ewo labadia na se odwen ho awonte ase o se MPP entropeni Daniel Antwi ese wadaya se sene yesi ebo jumanie jumano ekoso kama pa ma me try say me call ye Facebook page of TVXYZ William Stogbo Otu wase ocha wa mapoma checheku na PSC okra mo bo juma pa de ama o my Ghana yadamase na fe mensa zanglo wase na Sauma dentist be energy minister. What else are you guys expecting? Very for us brother mensa zanglo edene de abana messages Henry Anderson so hwe e Berlin. Okay, yeah that's say. Na odo itemade ne de aba o say MPP no na party betuma abo Ghana. Emma Ghana fonti propaganda bia. Propaganda ne say Nana Akufo-Addo wasi la hospital na wie. Waya de Ghana say cedi no dollar no. Say dollar na aba 2 cedis. Abanya ya de. Mote ho na se monte Ghana house say kodwuma mu nkobio. Mo sori ya data boya fo anti. Munya data nsem hunu kwa o my bank sesia aban kura nya sika na ode akwako bank kura mpese be ma Ghana aban bosia na ode tokoko moto wo se amamoni koye ehefa ebraso se ka no credit che mo na ya se mo ye serious test so de mo ye nyama mo data nonsense bia na mo send ya ma Ghana ye MPP aye Ghana ye efa na Ghana ye Jamamada muntu aduane ni bia na muntu ya light bill oto bosumi bia na yatu o light bill mu ene o water bill mu adan a obi akogye bosia di ni nyafunyafu afi aban yentumi so aye kanti ye se ene sade a yenkogye scam free Ghana form kwakotu ya light bill ho na yemfa nkote ka no enti ene bosumi bia oto a enye se consumption na kosuro bosumi me se bia ye tu light ka ne ebuo mu na moto mo si gbei na ekoye Ghana ye no mo de ya adwen no be poso ima be se ya wonim se frato ebusuafo mo ko so anfa adwenche ne mraba ken card ama ma ade tenesity na sa pepepe na ka no ye ma mesuso obi aso e wa ha sei me ne ama poma cheche ku yete ya etwa ye ho abasisi ye ba ye beto Kasiebo no so
na say minim de yemi minam te kakra na mabre wo ha na me ni so brim minam ni nyina hititriti
de bia wo yale
na so wandu nro so
enye duro bia na eduro
eja e proper
bedema garlic mixture enu na bedo piem na tie
bedema garlic mixture we dey train we no dey tire
ni mema samun sun so ni
o be hia bedema big man capsule won ha laje no
bedema big man capsule e ma me bochuma
na hwan kwa na se honum dadada on pie ya
madam aden mi yem etim na kokoso ha me
abra bedema ko capsule se wo
bedema
ko baby to
di pachom pe bedema ko capsules ba ko
bedema garlic mixture any co capsules na me fanka omo big man capsule no bedema garlic mixture emema de womo
bedema ko capsules
big man capsules no embom
bedema
we dey train we no dey tire
amangwa say from mama just to me TZ am travel for friend to Zafi na jawo juanity ana mani su chini me na ma ye bete na bi kire me medema me sa na me koto no ye me no ye no so eye pa e ma mi ntiri mu nyina sensane me sole kura me ntese me ye adwuma no me sole a ejira ho adwuma de wa wo ye agya ho adwuma bia me sha wo se wo beto medema kare kiri na wanom na wo ho ato
supreme herba ano
I will be Cumbro region. Menantaka Kana, my bread, Macoma, a bopper, but to me, no, but them who say, a yadra, a yadrupa, a yadrukama. I mean, introduce Mobia, say, Obia bit manumbi. Now, I'm the new command, my wife, and so not menstrual pins. Now, Onomoyano, a free hokra echo. And if we are connos will be a banner or so, and antenna bread, and I come a bonnet menstrual pins here. A draw me introduce mana and bedema garlic bitters. A yadru papa as a ubia and numbi. And to make comfort, ama ubia say, ubia and num bedema bitters. Na yadra, a beside dina. Now, ababazi am ubia or whatever, but we are ubia and say, unumbia, a yadra, a yadu papa.
Black Friday abo, Black Friday aba. Class House Electronics is offering you up to 40% discount during this month of November. When you purchase any item in our showroom, you would get up to 40% discount. Items such as television, washing machine, air condition, fridge, freezers, and gas cooker. In all our branches are Spintex, Adabraka, Kaswa, Medina, Kumasi, and Ho. Purchase an air condition and win a free bracket, rice cooker, or a tabletop refrigerator. Buy a television and get a blender, iron, home theater, or a soundbar. When you buy a refrigerator, you would get a free television, washing machine, a kettle, an iron, a rice cooker, or a speaker. For a burner, you will get a cylinder, an iron, or a rice cooker. Purchase a washing machine and get either a free iron or a ceiling fan. Kindly remember that the free giveaway is highly dependent on the size and the brand of the purchase. Follow us on all social media platforms for our clearance deals, our giveaways, and all updates on our Black Friday sale. At Class House Electronics, we believe that everybody deserves high quality home appliances. Black Friday, abo! Black Friday, abba!
How far we've come these past 30 years. Welcome to Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center, an award-winning and well-established health facility specializing in treating prostate-related diseases, male and female infertility, sexual weakness, erectile dysfunction, and a range of health concerns. Our state-of-the-art laboratories and equipment offer services such as digital X-ray, mammogram, 4D ultrasound, a fluoroscopy machine, and more. We have a well-stocked dispensary of herbal medicines, and not forgetting our fully equipped dental clinic where we perform excellent dental procedures. As we celebrate 30 years of serving our community with care and compassion, our team of experienced doctors, nurses, and staff will continue to support you on your journey to wellness. Thank you, Ghana, for entrusting us with your health. Here's to Medimosis Clinic. Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center, your partner in health, now and for the years to come.
Sasia yata some dough. Unicorn Car Rental, your favorite transportation service provider. What's some blow there? Aye car order. The pedatan woka. Ansaya enyamo boto. Aye ready a epekato. Ansa akona dealers yon fadwo car na pedatan ho. Wama wankasa cry confused. Unicorn Car Rentals bo pome tomato car biara wankasa. Obaye car mechanical and electrical assessments na mo. Now check ownership of the car. When you were ready DVLA. Last access to a documentation. I'm a transfer of the car with Sipina with It was saloon car, SUV, 4-wheel drive, and now bus simple. Now registered in 2018, best 2023. What's the for brand one fenye Jumana Busumbiara white Jesselsa? You feel a driver Bama story. Issues be brave. One Ancasos Bama one drivers, then your problem be our car. Unicorn Car Rental. What's the mechanical individual? Groups are non-institutions. Our car rental. What driver car and our self-drive. Unicorn Car Rentals. Bama car mezako baby aruko juju. Eretano car and a pekato. Pedazo car rent and a car rent. Unicorn Car Rentals. What's any problem? The Cheyenne Garage, Legon Shell Filling Station, next to Ghana Standard Authority. Shiashi, and I head office, Moving Peak Hotel, Accra. Hey, about to my friend, and now WhatsApp 020-840-4000. Visit your website www.unicorncarrentals.com. So by the car rentals is Unicorn Car Rentals. We are uniquely unique.
Anti-cavity, gum protection, brighter teeth, and fresh breath.
I'm a fat missy way.
The patch of Bantama.
Matias.
It's her smile, the fresh breath.
Me, Judy said we used to carry 360 toothpaste.
Semikai. Cal 360 toothpaste.
Gaskia, Cal 360 toothpaste. It's a gum protector.
Onim jom kasan. Ile kosen. Cal 360 did the work.
It's cool mint. Gives me fresh breath and your confidence booster.
You will see so feeling when you know Cal 360 toothpaste.
Happy smile.
Cal 360 toothpaste, anti-cavity, gum protection, brighter teeth, and fresh breath. Cal, happy smile. This advert is FDA approved.
Yefema na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi so misisi ama kame na to na twetweme binya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa
asa miracle bi wadro no sese mafunu kra se di sia twimi anka me humi esi so sese me humi ani esi so obeka se di bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal ni bi ne kunu ni tipa me sa 3 days ni na edona anka se de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi se ma yi bi enya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa nse me nkwa ne
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana asa me gina wa me na mo se shinya se me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me duru da ba 3 years ni o sama se am ye ma di se ne me jana ta ya le ne nku me preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni sama me kase nyankopon no yam se ende ya me no kase me wa to me a me din wa me ntiase
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e was 02489288824 and 020100002.
Abusuafo ya mamunyina kwa ba TV XYZ Power 97.9 FM so Kasiebo no eda su gumpa nyasam ketwa ye de bremo sharp ye be pon ano no na yanko Western North region chairman ojema NDC amanyoko eye Owura Michael Edu dodo na friend Big Edu na Big Edu na one yansam choni Anthony akwa akasa no si hey watesa ba omi aba na esi won na wiasim nyansa nyina hye ni trim woboa won ba ye oba be Ghana ye na Ghana wo ba ye dollar obeto ne be se 3 cedi yo ba omi aye economists ene dollar ne number 11 cedis pounds ne de ene ye bodi nkirewa na waso kura eye wo ya na no no chem se na ye pe obi ama na ye ya ye se yi na ba omi anu am se jama MPP mu no wo mo panyimfo asan ho na ba omi awo vice president o track record nkwan se sia Ghana e bankrupt ama 30 years ye bi si da se Ghana ban e pe bosia se o de beto koku a banko ya ya frɛ obi a meet no beko na koko bot for asan aba mo gu koko industry ene na keka ka na ba omi anu se wo nimdie bia ka wanfa mo na master na akufado onto jo mahama enkotie no
na yidim dada say ba umia na omukọ akoto aba no hedi ama no na emom me disappointed fa say se wo hwe senia government machinery omukọ abai edima ba umia na so still ba umia antimi anya 85 90 95% senia John Dramani ma amanya na I say ba umia ye very unpopular enti say omuja omu delegates na nkasa de omadwin na di kokoto ya ene nka che say ba umia belu support ba umia nya enye this phone ya ye kase ba umia entimi nhwe man no na MPP for na nkasa ahu se ba umia nya obi a di Ghana
eti NDC titreni owo Western North Owura Big Edu na atene kanu na se Dr. Mamadu ba umia de ono ankasa na no wa no ho te se osono a wabo form abo bi abebo ni bi kwa because ono ankasa na wo mo number na mayemfa isi a wo ho na ensem no adwenkyere seto ese wo hwe Kasiebo yi ewo photo club opposite ya o se ho seto ewo forest bureau na ewo ho no o se Kasiebo no ekoyie pa yenya betena se ansem no yedwudwudwem seto ya da se koso a na hwe eye Kasiebo yi sanso na eye w kwaten so se o salutumi ene poma na anwumre wo se eye niwo o se shame for chemensa to make such comments about la government hospital or say any whoop or also Eden Kasiebo about health alert clinic say na yare bia how bia branembo also dey agye ho award santi also na ha mfie dukura na hawa bra betuma boa no echi obi ontumi nda diabetes na fe eye oba wontumi embunsa ema ho entowo ni nyina oba ye mfidi ho de be hwew ye Madina ye ne Madina post office ne din hwe ni mu pokuase Ashaiman takrade ye wo ho nti bra wo de anisa wo be frɛ 0242518893 0242518893
Abusia ka 360 toothpaste ye twi asem ye se ye fita ye kama se ye kama emo anu nso ye hwame boss ye chinam ne ho so ban efiri mu a wo de ha bra ye seno nti ya na ura supermarket na provision stores na store bi e ben wa ye tonto de ma wo ma ye bisa se ope care 360 toothpaste Sabara company limited for and akofa de be dwama so frɛ wo 0246864798 0246864798
3P garlic best na badwa so nua konekope bi towa obi oda ya wakomata bo periperi ense moja ne ntumi di efurusani yie eno achi obi ho a odidi a ebe che saa na ose bia na hye no so unye be bebo ama motadwo so ntentem wa na ase tata ntentem kope bi wa na ebo wa yi sa ha na furo no na ebo ama wonya nkwa because for your general well-being eduro yaje award baby eto eduro bia ye wo bi 3P garlic mixture oko baby eto eduro bia obenya bi frɛ Dr. Mototi was 0248928824 0248928824 ade de ne se ofre na yare bi kra 3P ensa no ono atumi kirew home remedy now they are sound here.
Abusuamedi Moses clinic and process center so ka hobe. Wo ma di mfie aduasa ewa yaresa eni arehwemu nti ne woto nsa fro sebra na wo mo ama nso apomden ho nsem enkoyie wo do nti wa bie branches ni bebre se da be ya benya akwanya beje apomden e de afi wo mo ahwe ya denta barrier one post station ni di hwe ni mo AESL building wo Ghana Highway Authority omo yard ni mo wo Accra Ministry so ko ha wo mbehwe afi aje koji woni school for the deaf ni di hwe ni mo e na hene makokobe nso wo behu wo mo echa kwan mfie aduasa mo sebra na beje apomden mo chefa wo mfidie wo ho Samson mammogram machines ni ade nyina ho ya wo yoba na wodi mfie aduanan kwa akone nhwe ono fo mu asekokram bia eni ho a fra wo mo 0244068447 0244068447.
Let's talk educational consult yesuku aba nkola omadi 6 months echo infiansia ya je omo na ade edane sesuku ye makwan nti wo de bia afa ne bra ya bubu terms num de ama na curriculum aye yusu no enu bi na omo ko sa international school ya wo school fees board de bi enu abia na ha ye school fees board from tifa aba ne bra entrepreneurship ne public speaking na faith technology ne art ni nyina ye kire ye wo teshinungwa estate Mango Street ne so hwa teshinungwa ti ma mote around ho nyina ne nkran mo fa mo ma ne mra 6 months to 6 years free 0249 069821. Let's talk educational consult abema obano adwimobie.
O waka opesa oton ananso opeka na wato na opeka rent de akoba bia akodi udwuma bi ananso waka ofi apese de rent na bosome so aje ho sika e de emawo a ene unicorn current asefo nkasa wo mo ha obese adwuma ne de ama wo mo de wo mo edi no wo mo honam se adwuma no wo mo ye ne kama pa na oni wo mo di nkita ho so a wo ankasa behunu sampa wo mo eni uhwamoda eya afra wo mo 0208404000 0208404000.
Pentecost University the University A+ the aba edwaso na University A+ ni entia aba edwaso ne se we obi na control wasi ana SSC na F9 no e bia onya ma F9 na se English but we no to make in control ye be kire obi a obrofo mote ase a ye okwose sa wodo abetuma be Associate of Business Executive ABE eno tumi ya uye wia diploma uye tumi koye masters nya de ye ni UK schools bebre aka batiri mu ye courses bebre aba chesa wo ba enye den kra obeye wie na wia watumi akobo masters amanfo su kura bi na omo de page man so watumi akope bi nti bra tutumirika sese University of Pentecost University the University A+ abayeboa NCC Diploma in Business Information Technology Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport any courses bebre na mama pesa motro IELTS ekwabruchire no any TOEFL ne nkron ba ye will be ewo hwa ye kire wo your language department 20 Brian French ye be eboa pa friends CA 0506 0507 Mr. Mo 067700 0507 06770 ofra empenifo ebejoso.
Abusia Wisdom Summit baso nyame adoma November ebosome de toso aduonu no memenda enti memenda no panon kro ye 25th no ye nyina ye nhia wo su Presby Hall na ye nkoji nyansa na afemu Wisdom Summit no ye beji nyansa wa pomdie mu nyansa wo bambo mu na afi nyansa wa wade empena twe na afi nkita ho a ye ne ye mfefo ne enuanom ne afipamfo ne ade ewo emu enti so obeba bia wada ma me hunu ne reserve seat ma wansa na bre na so de hiare se wo be send wo full name na would attend aka ho and to say be a pomachi cheku na would attend aka ho no send the aba 0248712812 0248712812 na odeba yebejoso
free screening be koso yanom ewo kaswa na free screening enti aya woti bia ya ndi ho agro ne se yare bi wo hye ho a emmo nka ye dakro na emma wuti pa wo na wacha ye 3 days na okọ krechi that time na yare na dokro wa sewo eti Solak Natural Clinic Solak de yetene so aya sorry wose ni anom na se Ghana ye dinti amafo tumi nko check up enti waso ni machines na ba kaswa e ba be screening ye hyase adwadai nyame boa ye be wie memendai eti anopa no nson kope menwumre no nsia na de tena se ehwemo eti hwe ojunso twa mu yem wakoma mu moja se na esi pressure ni sitie no na afe emboa yare bi wo ho a na afe wetu akakire bi na de aduru ama wo yare bi eni ho so ahoson ye be kire onuane adi eti mesra wo kaso anyanya no ne mpotem bodwe ase adaroma froka ne bra eye kaso old market second bus stop ho ho na ye wo ode enchiremu bi echemi de fre Dr. Solak CCA Solak Natural Clinic 0533 515122 0533 515122 sawonko eye screen ni bi nso yare bi na hawa yare bia wo de fa kopi mo ya so e betumi aboa amuzu ya ba clinic nso e wodwa so a wo de stomach ulcer dro papa aba enu ye friend amuzu ke kono kopi bi na nonom amuzu garlic bitters ne boa ma mo je de ofisani ye amuzu PMS sha eye general body pains obi a ye dwuma kakra wa bre onya bia be boa ye wa amuzu herbal mixture ye malaria dro na Yesta sayari ahodo bebre obaka so amam from say ayo police station wa 0246351107 and afi tafon shaya so amuzu junction freyen 0247 776743 0247 776743 wofra yebejo so Dr. Edu Herbal Clinic enso say ade a broni antumi anya no bibini ba na ba beye Dr. Edu ebo dwuma papa number 1 Herbal Clinic a yare ba ko a ode kɔ hɔ a GDA 100% say oho beto e stroke nyo bia na tumi sa Dr. Edu Eduro de do kawa obo se oho atonti unua bi o papa bi wabusuani bi odofo bi a stroke etete no fa ne bra ya so ye sie na ye hwe no ya so ye ne emienu mankesi mba fi krom Central Region and odoko official town and so Kwashia Hinku Street e won kran ha enti ofre Dr. Edu sie ya be ma wa ye mere wo mpem oba wubunsa wo bre na stroke ne de ye jaman for pa 0201 044 221 0201 044 221 ofra obetumi ajo so set Kasiebo no ose koye yo mate set o hase ya photo club opposite wa hona obo adwuma hona obutu ugusu de message ba se Kasiebo no kama pa yeda se semon koso a na mo hwe mo hwe nyina mo de messages ba mo ntumi afa mo de ba ya ntumi ankan yeda mo nyina se team ni nyina from MCR Ralph ni Davis ni Nkrofo na fe camera crew so for Prince Mona Fe Francis ne Willimo yeda mo nyina se news team yadu bia PSA Fia Pokua na fe Kofi Asare mo nyina mabo adwuma mo koso a boyen yedi Kasiebo na si nyame bo cha no pa no nsia obesa ate enka biom 12 yebeba enwuma no nsia so yebeba koso a na hwe TV XYZ na tie Power FM no watwe Erika Hanyo betena se wo the ideas exchange bebre wo TV XYZ ya atena ho na hwe bi eno so ebetuma aboa midin edi PSA okra boys prefect ba kope chief tankers honorable without constituency me Wednesday sister
amapoma checheku
yakrama bujiafo